Hey everyone, welcome back to Just Start Talking, the podcast where we break down English grammar and make it fun. Well, at least we try. I'm your host, Jody, and today we're talking about something super useful, the simple present tense. Some people also refer to this as the present simple, so don't get confused, it means the same thing. If you've ever wondered how to talk about your daily life, habits, or just stuff that's always true, this episode is for you. So grab a coffee or tea and let's dive right in. And like I always say, don't forget to grab a pen and notebook in case you might want to take a few notes while we're chatting. I find that it helps me remember things better when I write stuff down. So, first things first. What is the simple present? Well, it's one of the easiest tenses in English, and we use it all the time. Think about it. When you say, I drink coffee, or she walks to school, or the sun rises in the east, that's the simple present. It's all about things that happen regularly, like habits, facts, or stuff that's just true right now. There's no fancy time travel here. We're not jumping in a rocket and going back to the future. And we're not talking about things that happened in the past, like what you did last weekend. With the simple present, we are talking about what is happening in the present moment, right now, plain and simple. This is the tense you will end up using the most often when speaking English, especially as a beginner. So today, we're going to cover 3 really big things: how to form the simple present, when to use it, and some common mistakes to avoid. Plus, I'll throw in some examples so you can hear it in action. Sounds good? Okay, let's get started and dive into the craziness. So, how do we form the simple present, you're asking? All right, let's kick things off with how to make a sentence in the simple present. It's pretty straightforward, but there's a little trick you need to know depending on who's doing the action. It's what we call the subject. For most subjects like I, you, we, or they, you just use the base verb. That's the verb without any extra fluffy stuff added. For example, I play soccer. You eat pizza. We study English. Easy, right? No changes, no fuss. But here's the twist. When the subject is he, she, or it, you typically add an S or ES to the verb. So it becomes, he plays soccer. She eats pizza. It works fine. Why? I know you're asking why. Honestly, English just decided to be that way about it. It's what we like to call an exception. And if you haven't figured it out by now, the English language is full of exceptions. But don't worry, you'll get the hang of it. Now, if the verb ends in something like sh, which is the SH, ch, which is the CH, S, the X or Z, you add ES instead of a plain S. For example, she watches TV or he brushes his teeth. And if it ends in a consonant plus Y, like study, you change the Y to IES. So it would be he studies hard, and that's spelled STUDIES. He studies hard. But if it's play, it just becomes plays. P-L-A-Y-S. Got it? Okay, let's try a quick one. Let's try to use the word dance. Yep, you're right. She dances every day. Dance becomes D-A-N-C-E-S. She dances every day. Nice work. Oh, and one more thing. Questions and negatives, those are a little bit different. And one of those lovely exceptions, you need a helper. Do or does, my favorite helpers. For the words I, you, we, and they, we use the helper word do. For example, we would say, do you like coffee? Or I don't like tea. And for the words he, she, and it, we use the helper word does. For example, we would say, does he play soccer? Or she doesn't eat meat. The verb stays in its base form after do or does. No S or ES there. Cool, right? Now, when do we use the simple present? So now that we know how to make it, when do we actually use the simple present? This is where it gets fun. Because the simple present tense is so super practical. Let's break it down into the 4 big uses. First up, habits. These are things that we do all the time, like routines. I wake up at 7 a.m. She goes to the gym. They watch movies on Fridays. If it's something regular, the simple present is your go-to choice. Second, facts. This is stuff that's generally or always true, like the earth orbits the sun. Cats like milk. Water boils at 100 degrees Celsius. These facts aren't changing tomorrow, so simple present works perfectly. Third item, schedules or timetables. Think buses, trains, or school stuff. For example, the bus leaves at 8. Class starts at 9. The movie begins in 10 minutes. Even if it's happening later today, we use simple present because it's fixed. It's a fixed schedule. And fourth, we have feelings, opinions, or states. When you talk about what you like, want, or think, it's simple present. Like, I love chocolate. He hates mornings. Or, she thinks English is fun. These aren't actions happening right this second. It's just how things are. Okay, let's try it out. Imagine you're telling me about your day. You might say, I get up early. I drink tea. My dog barks at the mailman. The sun shines and I feel happy. You got it. These are all simple present. See how it fits together? See how easy it is? It's like the glue for talking about your life. Like I said before, you will use the simple present all the time. You will use it so much, pretty soon it will come naturally, and you won't even realize you're doing it. You'll just stop thinking about it. Uh-oh. What are some of the common mistakes to avoid? Okay, let's talk about some of these traps in the English language, where English language learners, they fall into traps with the simple present. Don't worry, these are very common, and we've all been there. Even native speakers have been known to make a mistake or two and fall into a trap. All right, mistake number 1. Forgetting the S or ES with he, she, or it. I often hear stuff like, she like pizza, or he go home. Nope. Remember, it's she likes pizza and he goes home. That little ending with the S matters, so double check your subject. Mistake number 2. When you mix it up with the present continuous. The continuous tense, stuff like I'm eating or she's running, this is for things happening right now this second. Simple present is for habits or general truths. So don't say, I eat dinner now, when you mean, I am eating dinner now. If it's a routine, it's I eat dinner at 6 p.m. And mistake number 3, when we're overusing do or does in statements. Many times I've heard people say, she does like coffee. You only need does for questions or negatives like, does she like coffee? Or she doesn't like coffee. In a regular sentence, just say, she likes coffee. There is absolutely no need to be overly fluffy. And one last thing, forgetting the base verb after don't or doesn't. It's not she doesn't likes coffee, it's she doesn't like coffee. Keep that verb plain and simple after the helper. Oh, wow. Looks like we're almost out of time, so let's get this wrapped up. The simple present is your best friend for talking about habits, facts, schedules, and feelings. Stick to the base verb for I, you, we, they, and don't forget to add S or ES for he, she, it, and use do or does for questions and negatives. Practice it a little every day. Maybe describe your routine or tell a friend what you like, and you'll nail it in no time. Before we go, here's a quick challenge. Make 3 simple present sentences about your life and say them out loud. You know, maybe you could say, I listen to podcasts. My friend lives nearby. The sun sets late. How'd that feel? Pretty good, right? See, you've got this. Well, thanks for hanging out with me today, everyone. If you liked this episode, don't forget to like and subscribe, and maybe even leave a review. Next time, we'll tackle something new. Maybe the past tense, or how to order food online without going into panic mode. Until then, keep practicing, and I'll catch you later. This has been the latest episode of the Just Start Talking podcast, and I look forward to chatting with you next week. Bye.